What is going on, everybody? Welcome into Purple Parlor, episode 42. We got a loss to talk about, and we got a lot more than a loss to talk about. We're gonna get right down to it right after this.
I say the same. I say the same. I say the same. Alright.
What is going on, everybody? Again, welcome into Purple Parlor, episode 42. I am here with your boy Rap, Randy, and of course it is your boy SK. Man, how are we really feeling, guys? How are we really feeling?
Go ahead, Randy. Go ahead.
No, go ahead, Rap or SK.
All right. I mean, we ain't feeling too good, man. In my opinion, I'm not feeling super good right now. Yeah, man. I mean, there's just some uncertainty there, bro. There really is. Not so much with JJ McCarthy though. Like, I don't think there's so much uncertainty with JJ McCarthy. I think there's just more uncertainty with what the coaching staff is trying to do. Kevin O'Connell in particular. You know, and everybody knows I'm a Kevin O'Connell guy, but man, he fucked us on Sunday night, bro. Like, straight up, that shit just still rubbing me the wrong way. I know Randy gonna go off.
Oh, yeah, he's gonna marinate.
Randy's like, nah, go ahead, Rap. Nah, go ahead.
I got nothing. I'm chilling.
Yeah, but
I'm interested in you guys' thoughts.
No, but that's really what it is for me, man. I mean, like, I think I'm putting most of the blame on Kevin O'Connell for this last game. You know, I'm just putting a lot of it on him, to be honest with you, man. He gonna have to shoulder this one, bro. Like, for real. And for me, again, everybody knows, man, I rock with bro, and I still think we made the right decision in bringing him in. All this and this, that, and the third is one game, but he got to hold this one, bro. Like, he got to hold this one for this.
Well, it's not just one game, Rap. It's two games. But without that fourth quarter, we're talking about 0-2 right now, and we're talking about what the hell is KOC thinking. And then we may be feeling a little bit differently about JJ McCarthy, but that fourth quarter in week one is kind of us. He's got it. We saw that one drive against the Atlanta Falcons where I think he had three really good throws. One to Adam Thielen on, I think it was a 3rd and 18 or something like that. Pinpoint throw, great accuracy for a first down. And he had another throw right after that to Jalen Naylor that got us down inside the 2-yard line. Didn't come away with the touchdown. And there was many things that happened on that particular drive after that throw to Jalen Naylor that kind of pissed me off. And it wasn't necessarily all KOC or the Vikings' fault. That one where the ref was standing in front of the fucking center until we had 3 seconds to snap the ball. I've seen it done before. It doesn't happen very often. I've seen it done to other teams before. The NFL's got to do something about that shit because that completely killed our entire drive. We had all the momentum in the world. We were going to run it into that end zone and put up 6, and the rest kind of fucked us on that, and it kind of stalled our drive. But that's not the reason why we lost that game on Sunday. It was coaching. It was coaching. It was getting just beat the shit out of in the trenches. And we heard all offseason, we're going to be this tough, strong, nasty front in the trenches. We invested all this money into the trenches. I'm sorry, guys. I haven't seen it yet. I haven't seen this big, bad trenches that now defensive line outside of the run defense against Atlanta this past game have looked fairly good as far as interior pass rush and everything like that. But the offensive line has been underwhelming to me. The defensive line, I expect a little more, but they're still looking good, like I said. But all this money we invested in the offseason, it's not what I expected to see, at least early on in the season.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's start there. The offensive line. Okay. I talked about this all off season long on my channel that Chris Cooper should be on the hot seat. He's the offensive line coach, and you got a bolstering of your position group. And you could have made the excuses in the past of Bradbury this or Reisner that or whatever. Those excuses are gone. And this offensive line looks damn near worse, maybe even far worse than what we've become accustomed to. That's all Chris Cooper. So, man, I'm at the point now where I was saying it all off season that this could be a mid-season. I don't know if you would do a mid-season firing on a positional coach, but if they did, I wouldn't feel bad for him at all. This dude
Not at all.
stinks. He's a terrible coach. He should be fired whenever it can be done, whenever possible. Then we go to KOC. I've said for years now, the man doesn't know how to call plays, not situationally. And how is it that we just pretend, everybody on the outside just pretends that he's just this guru of offense, and maybe he is, but when shit hits the fan, when it's go time and you got to make a move, he doesn't know what he's doing. He's awful. He's been awful at play calling for years. This is nothing new. And then JJ McCarthy. Hey, y'all two can act like, you know what, he has a baseline and give him time. And I'm going to give him time. I'm going to give him that. But the fact that he had all last year to study, he had all of this offseason to study and practice, and you play him for just, 2 drives or a drive in the preseason, knowing what he was not capable of, because what we've seen the last two games, these first 2 games outside of 1 quarter, so 7 out of 8 quarters, we've seen a dude that doesn't look like, we see a dude that looks like he discovered football for the first time. His throws are ass, bro. Where he's throwing hospital passes all over the place, where he's setting our receivers up to get beat the hell up, diving for his passes or jumping high, so that way when they land, taking on big hits. Not to say that has happened yet, but it's like, if that's all you're going to do, it's just a matter of time. You have no opportunities for yards after the catch. This was a former 10th overall pick. All this studying, all of this, we're going to hold him back in the preseason. We don't want him to get hurt, which, okay, cool. Holding him back in the preseason was best for him after all, after what we've seen. Come on, man. A quarterback coming in looking like that, like he doesn't know what he's doing, combined with a head coach who just has to be the play caller. Nick Sirianni doesn't call damn plays for the Eagles. He's an offensive guy.
Mm-hmm.
Those two combined, that is awful. And KOC should have known better.
Yeah, McCarthy does deserve some blame, I will say. The thing is that somebody posted, I forgot who it was, and shout out to whoever it was, but everybody wants to develop a young quarterback until it's time to develop a young quarterback. Half of his throws, he showed that JJ McCarthy that we all expect him to be. The other half, I think he skipped the ball to Justin Jefferson. Granted, you can read into it or not, but I guess that was the play right after he got his ankle rolled up on. I don't know if you want to, I'm not giving him any built-in excuses, but they claim that was the play after he had rolled up on his ankle, and maybe that's why he skipped the pass to a wide open Justin Jefferson. He missed Naylor down the sideline. He had some bad throws, but he had some really good throws to where he showed those flashes as well. The majority of this blame needs to be on KOC. You were supposed to be the quarterback guru. You were supposed to be the guy that's going to get our 22-year-old franchise quarterback ready and put him in a position to be successful. I have failed to see that yet. I haven't seen him put him in a position to be successful in the first 2 games of the season. That is on KOC, especially when you have a depleted offensive line, especially now you have a depleted offensive line. And, I mean, we've talked about this before, Randy. Again, when's the last time we saw any type of quick passing game from a KOC offense? When's the last time we saw a quick slant? The last time we saw a speed out? I don't remember. These are the types of plays you have to implement when you have a beat-up offensive line. Your best offensive all-pro left tackle is not playing, and you have a 22-year-old quote-unquote rookie quarterback back there. You're not giving him a chance to be successful. So that's what frustrated me the most. I know JJ McCarthy is going to improve. but KOC is going to have to adjust his play calling for that to happen.
Yeah, no, that's a fact, man. Like, look, I'm not giving up on JJ McCarthy by any means, bro. That's a fact. I've been riding for him for way too long, and I see the potential there. I'm like, again, I'm gonna put most of this blame on Kevin O'Connell, bro. When you're running shotgun on 3rd and 1, bro, that shit is fucking killing me, dog. Like, those are the things that are pissing me off the most. It's 3rd down play calling specifically, bro. There was 9, I believe there was 9 times in that fucking game where you're 3rd and less than 4, and your running back is showing you that he can run for 3-4 yards a carry.
The right running back.
But yet you're lining up in shotgun, bruh, and you're calling long, drawn out fucking routes. This shit is crazy, bro. Like, I just don't understand how he sees that shit over and over again and believes that's the thing to do. Look, man, JJ McCarthy, first of all, his blind side, man. Listen, this Justin School dude, bro, this dude is This dude fucking sucks.
He's not going to play again.
This dude is fucking trash, bruh.
Yeah.
Like, I can block better than this motherfucker, man. I'm only $155. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's just keep it real, bro. Like, this dude is garbage. That's his blind side. Man, I watched so many, dog, in the past 2 games, bro, there's been dudes that just, I mean, he don't even, there's plays where he don't even touch a motherfucker, man. Like, straight up. He don't hit him with an elbow, nothing. Like, it's just go ahead. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, and look, there's a lot of issues that aren't helping JJ McCarthy and is making him look. It's just making him look worse right now. And I get it, man. Some fans want to hop off board and they want to, but that's cool. But all I'm saying is, hey, look, man, stay patient, because I think when we get our team back to full strength, specifically the left side of that goddamn line, I think we're going to be all right. And then Kevin O'Connell getting his fucking head out his ass, doing some short plays, like y'all say, and running the ball. I told y'all he wasn't going to commit to the fucking run. Everybody, Kevin O'Connell's going to run the ball. Yeah, okay. Kevin O'Connell hates running the fucking football, bro, period.
Yeah, no, and my thing, and this seems like a Kevin O'Connell bash fest, and I think it's rightfully so for this past game, for these past 2 games. But we claim him as the quarterback guru, or one of the best kind of quarterback gurus in the league right now. But we have failed to see him do it with a young quarterback. We've seen him do it with veteran quarterbacks, guys that have been in the league, guys that have kind of been passed around different teams, that know how to play in the NFL, know how to carry themselves on the field as an NFL quarterback. But we can't give him the label of, oh, yeah, he's just going to turn JJ McCarthy into this great quarterback. We haven't seen him do that yet before. I need to see him do it with a young quarterback, and this is his opportunity with JJ McCarthy. We may all sit here and be wrong as far as JJ McCarthy, and he may suck. Who knows? But I'm going to sit back and I'm going to trust the process. But things have got to change.
Whether that's trust the process, that's KOC. You going to trust him?
No. Well, the thing is that KOC is going to have to put some pride to the side, not even necessarily for the play calling aspect of things. He's got to realize that Chris Cooper, however the hell you say his last name, you have to reevaluate him as your offensive line coach. We've had this issue for far too long. If you go and look, I'm not a big PFF guy and think that's the end all be all when it comes to judging players. But if you go and look at Ed Ingram, at Garrett Bradbury, at who was
Ezra Cleveland.
Was it Ezra Cleveland as well?
Yeah.
If you go back and look at those 3 guys, they're top 5 in their position for their PFF grades. They're in a different situation right now. They could come out next week or the next 15 weeks and suck. And we're not talking about this thing. But when are we going to start evaluating Chris Cooper again, however the fuck you say his name? I hope I don't have to say his name again. When are you going to start evaluating his position and say, you know what? Maybe it's the scheme. Maybe it's the coaching. Maybe we need to change something up instead of just throwing players out the door. So that's what pisses me off the most. There's a disconnect between what's going on with the offensive line and KOC's play calling. KOC, you got to know your O-line is depleted. You have a young quarterback. You got to give him some layups early. You got to give him some opportunities to get it going early. And we haven't really seen that yet. And you're putting JJ in a position to where he's got to figure it out mid-game as a young quarterback.
Have we thrown a screen pass yet?
We've thrown a couple. We missed a couple.
Okay.
But the last time JJ McCarthy had live game action, if you want to consider last year's preseason game as live action, I don't necessarily consider it that. But if you go before that, his last live action that he's had was the national championship in January of 2024. There's going to be some rust on top of him being a young quarterback that hasn't played in the NFL, that's not adjusted to the NFL speed. So there's going to be rough patches, but you're not giving him a chance to succeed early on.
Yeah.
That's why you play him more in the preseason than you did.
Exactly.
KOC saw this stuff in practice, training camp, what have you, joint practices. Nah, man. And then, oh my God, this superstar is so great that, I mean, we're going to treat him like Patrick Mahomes and have him play a series.
Yeah.
We're going to call it.
Yeah.
And then the regular season starts and he looks like that. Chaos, the fact is, this team ain't going to do jack squat, except maybe the ceiling of this team with KOC calling plays is maybe winning a playoff game.
He hasn't done that yet.
He hasn't even done that yet. And now
So
he's having to start over with a young quarterback. So all these teams, you want to compete for a championship, they say all these words, man. Hey, we want to bring the first trophy, the Lombardi trophy, to Minnesota. That's not going to happen. Not with him calling plays.
Yeah.
And not with him being too soft to do anything about this offensive line coach who has been a problem the entire time.
Yeah.
It starts at the top. It starts with them. And if they're not going to do anything about it, if you're not going to adjust your play calling, or if you're not going to delegate that responsibility to somebody else, then this team's not going to accomplish anything. All we're doing is praising the skies for great vibes. And hey, look at the possibilities. There are no possibilities.
Yeah.
And that's the fact. I've been saying that for years.
Yeah. Nah, for sure, man. I mean, man, look, man, it irritates me, man, because going into the season, bro, like, I really felt like there was some juice there. The first game, we come out flat. We get we're getting fucked up throughout the game. JJ McCarthy bounces back, wins NFC player, offensive player of the week. Everybody's on the train. Everybody, oh, I told you he's the next. And I was one of them dudes. And then we got this fucking game, man, the home opener. And it's, yeah, man. I mean, look, play calling has to change. I don't believe he's giving it up. That's the one thing that I've said on this show with us before when we talked about it.
No,
I just don't believe he's giving it up. I believe that he will lose his job before he gives that shit up. It is what it is, bruh. He is not giving that shit up. His pride is way, way too high for that, man. I'm telling you.
Hope the pride is worth it then.
Yeah, if you're going to preach this thing about collaboration and we're working as one big happy family, then you need to collaborate with Wes Phillips or somebody else on calling plays. Like it's just not working right now. We've got, what was it? This is the fourth year, right? Third year?
Yeah,
fourth year?
Fourth. Yeah.
This is the fourth year with Kevin O'Connell calling plays. And again, all three of us will sit here and tell you he's a great head coach.
Yeah,
he's a motivator. I love him as our head coach.
Me too.
But when it comes to play calling, he's gonna have to give up those duties if this team is gonna make it to the next level, because it's the proof is in the pudding. It's right there, man. He gets figured out by guys that know his system. When he goes up against McVay knows just how to get under his skin or whatever he needs to do. Guys figure him out when it comes to playoff time. Things need to change when it comes to that.
I think Kevin O'Connell, I think a lot of the problem is this year is even with this play calling, and yes, obviously I'm okay with the change. I don't think he is. I don't think he's the worst. I just think, but I think he can improve.
It's got to be up there. I'm not even kidding.
No, man, I've seen some bad.
In terms of,
because we've scored a lot of points. We put up some numbers
in the past with Kirk Cousins and Josh Dobbs.
Well, that's what I'm saying. So that's what I'm saying. I think I think where the issue lies, and that's why we can segue into what's about to happen with Carson Wentz, is I think where the issue lies is the way Kevin O'Connell runs his offensive scheme is made for a quarterback that is a veteran quarterback, first of all, that keeps their feet moving and their head on a swivel and can really let time tick. Because this is the thing, when you got a young quarterback like JJ McCarthy who isn't used to that, bro, he's going to panic when he has to sit there and wait 3-4 seconds before the routes develop, to where like you saw a lot of times with Sam Darnold being able to stay back there, head on the swivel, run around, even Kirk Cousins at times, you know what I mean? Like just knowing pocket presence a little bit. This is something that I think JJ McCarthy reps are gonna form that. You know, him being injured is it sucks because again, we got another couple weeks now that he's gonna not be getting reps that could be counting towards him getting used to the speed, used to the pocket presence, used to everything around him. But I'll say this with Carson Wentz coming in, and no, I'm not a fan of Carson Wentz. All right. Like, but what I will say is Carson Wentz is the same type of guy as Sam Darnold, bruh. Carson Wentz damn near was an MVP in 2017. Let's not forget, man. Carson Wentz is somebody who put up hella numbers at one point in his career, you know, has a little bit of mobility, has a big arm. He's kind of like Sam Darnold. And going back to what you said, SK, about we call Kevin O'Connell the QB whisperer, but it's not really with young quarterback, drafting a quarterback and bringing him in and developing him, because this is his first shot with JJ McCarthy, but it's more of the guys like Carson Wentz, the guys like Sam Darnold. We're going to see. All I'm saying is don't be surprised as Vikings fans if Carson Wentz comes out here, it looks better than what we expected. I'm not saying he's going to fucking, you know what I mean, be Patrick Mahomes, but we may be like, wow, the offense looks a little better, just because of the veteran and just being, you know, used. I think he's more of a quarterback that can handle the pressure of how Kevin O'Connell likes to run his offense. You know what I'm saying? So we'll see, man.
I mean, if history repeats itself all the time, and for the Minnesota Vikings, this is just what the Minnesota Vikings do.
I'm telling you.
Carson Wentz is going to come in here. He's
And
probably going to start all the way up into the bye week. I don't think JJ McCarthy is going to make the Dublin and London trip. We're going to go into the bye week probably 4-1, feeling good because Carson Wentz is playing like 2017 Carson Wentz. And then we're going to be sitting there during our bye in week 6 with the Philadelphia Eagles on the other side of that bye saying, maybe we should
keep
just
Carson Wentz.
Maybe we should just ride the hot hand. The guy's 4-0 since starting, or 3-0 since starting. How can you sit the guy? He looks really good.
Yeah.
And he's playing his former team. He's going to have some extra motivation coming out of the bye week. I mean, it's the writing's on the wall. And I don't think that's a shot at JJ McCarthy per se. That's just, it's been the story since the beginning of time for the Minnesota Vikings.
Yeah.
Somebody gets hurt, something drastic happens. You got to bring in the old, veteran quarterback that's been passed around more than Anna Nicole Smith. Like, you got to throw him in there. And then all of a sudden he glows up again. And he's the MVP candidate that everybody thought he was 7 years prior, 8-9 years prior. So I wouldn't be surprised if Wentz does come in here and balls out. And here's the thing. A lot of people are doom and gloom, and this is the end of everything, and the season's going to be terrible because JJ McCarthy's hurt. If I'm being completely honest with you, short term, this is probably what's best this year, short term, for this team as far as team success this year. Now, if you're looking at it long term, you're taking away reps from JJ McCarthy that he desperately needs if you decide to stick with Carson Wentz if he plays good. So you're going to have a decision to make if Carson Wentz plays good. Do you want the short-term success and the possibility at getting in the playoffs and making some miraculous run like we always try and do? Or are you going to sit there and stay the course and say, you know what? We got our guy. He's got to develop. He needs the reps. We're going to have to put him back out there. What decision are you going to make? So we'll know how all in the Vikings are in JJ McCarthy when we see what Wentz does and if he does perform and if there is a decision to make.
The Vikings are 28th in scoring, and they have the 31st ranked offense.
Yeah.
That's on the head coach. I'm
Yep.
also putting that on JJ McCarthy as well. As we can go
Yeah.
through the possibilities of Carson Wentz, and maybe this could be, I did it on my own channel. I'm like, hey, maybe this could be Case Keenum taking over for Sam Bradford all over again. Although it's a bit apples to oranges because Sam Bradford was way better than what JJ McCarthy has been so far. But
Yeah.
you can only do this for so long because this is his second year. Okay. You got his third year coming up next year. And then after that, you're going to have to figure out if he deserves a 5th-year option.
Mhm.
But they can't be protected from this bubble, but for so long. I'm talking
Yeah,
about
facts.
KOC because the Wolf brothers, although I will say they're an extremely patient ownership group, they want to win a championship. And
Yeah.
after letting go of Kirk Cousins, which was the right thing to do, you brought in your quarterback. Y'all drafted this dude. Y'all traded up to draft this guy. We can make this work. And if it doesn't work, everybody should be fired. Like,
Yeah.
if it doesn't work. So you only have but so much time to make this work. So if Carson Wentz ends up balling out, JJ McCarthy's second year is essentially over. And then hopefully in the third year. And listen, man, I understand you got to let quarterbacks develop. They're not going to come in as a finished product right off the bat.
Yeah.
I'm not using hyperbole when I say this. This is one of the worst starts for a quarterback that I've ever seen. As far as the throws, going into the dirt, throwing it into no man's land, having no sense of anything. Yes, the offensive line stinks. I get that. Everybody is accountable. The O-line coach, McCarthy, KOC. And again, if he has that pride where, oh, well, I'm calling the plays. Okay, well, you're not going to accomplish anything, and it's just a matter of time before you get fired. Have a good time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think to me, I honestly don't care what Carson Wentz does. Like, honestly, like if he goes 3-0 and we're like SK was saying, great. But I don't give a fuck, bro. I'd rather die on this shield, bro. You got to put JJ McCarthy out there, dog. You have to. Because again, if not, it's gonna turn into what you said, Randy. It's gonna be another off season, another season of talking about him might being ready and this, that, and the third. I think we need to see. I believe he's ready. I still believe he's a dog. I still believe he's gonna be the guy that carries this franchise. I still stand on that. You know, I see what we saw this past 8 quarters. Yes, but you know, I'm gonna tell you right now, there was a lot of good in between those 8 quarters too. Because when you think about it, man, there was a lot of things that are against him and him having to overcome the odds. Now you can nitpick here and there, and that's cool. But like JJ McCarthy, being that this is his second fucking game, bro. This is only his second game, and for some reason, Kevin O'Connell wants to come out with the bullshit for whatever reason on JJ McCarthy's first season of being the starter. But I think regardless of what, I believe Carson Wentz is going to surprise us as Vikings fans, but I don't give a damn. Even when when JJ McCarthy's ankle heals, you put him the fuck back out there, bruh. Like for real. I want to see him. If he gonna go down, bruh. Like we got to go down together. Fuck that. The team just gonna have to suffer together. We need to know. Yeah. I can't wait another year, man. I cannot I cannot do another off season of everybody talking about, including myself, about JJ being the dude and this, that, and the third, bro. I cannot. We need to know, man. It needs to be absolute after this year for sure.
Yeah, no, we definitely need to find out some. We gotta have some type of okay, we definitely got our guy. I still feel like we do.
Yeah.
But I gotta see him with a completely healthy offensive line, and I gotta see him with Jordan Addison in the lineup. Because it was obvious during camp, him and Jordan Addison had a really, really good connection, especially with Justin Jefferson not practicing. And I'm sure that has something to do with some of the struggles from the offense as well, because they don't have that chemistry that they could have built through training camp. This is Justin Jefferson coming back off a hamstring, 2.5 weeks ago. And we're just going to have to try and learn on the fly, on top of not having a run game. And that, again goes back to KOC, not just as far as the scheme-wise. And I can't even say it's the scheme-wise, because when you put Jordan Mason in there, he looks like running back one. When you put Aaron Jones in there, it doesn't look right. He doesn't look fresh. Jordan Mason clearly looks like the better back. And every time he puts him in there, he makes something happen. Now he's forced to start Jordan Mason, and you can't play Aaron Jones. So now we go out there and we sign Cam Akers. I love the signing.
Quit letting Cam Akers, first of all, real quick, quit letting Cam Akers fucking leave, man.
Just
keep him on the fucking team, bro. Like, I mean, seriously, dog. Just keep him on the squad, man. You got Xavier Scott on the squad, man. Like, cut Xavier Scott and just keep fucking Cam Akers, man. God damn.
I don't agree with that.
Well, I'm just saying, Randy, we keep letting this man walk just to bring him back. This shit making no sense.
Keep him on the team. I agree with that as the RB3. I'm excited to see Jordan Mason and Xavier Scott.
It's not going to be Xavier Scott. It's going to be Jordan Mason and Cam Akers.
Oh, well, then that's stupid.
Well, that's dumb. This week may be different because I think he's on the practice squad this week.
Yeah, he's on the practice squad.
So they haven't elevated him yet.
Yeah.
But I guarantee you, come game time, he's running back too. It's not.
Oh yeah, facts. Yeah, he's going to be.
It's not Xavier Scott.
Yeah,
it's not.
No, I agree with that.
We're not going to get on this Xavier Scott.
But let me say this, SK. Let me say this, SK. They might give Xavier Scott.
He'll get some touches.
They might give him a chance.
He'll get some touches.
I'm not saying what KOC will or will not do. I'm just giving my opinion on what they should do. Right. Would I be surprised if Cam Akers is the guy right after Jordan Mason? No, wouldn't be surprised at all. And if it all goes to hell, then I'll just sit here and say, well, you know what? That's the coach's decision.
Yeah.
Right.
He knows more than anybody else.
I don't think we've ever had a major issue with Cam Akers of making just a drastic game-changing play for the negative. No. Every time I've seen Cam Akers, he's always done his job, and half the time has made a pretty big play.
He's a great blitz picker upper too.
Yeah, so I think Cam Akers is going to be fine. I think he's going to look better than Aaron Jones was showing us, if I'm being completely honest with you.
But that wouldn't shock me at all.
That wouldn't shock, especially in the passing game.
I think we signed Aaron Jones when we shouldn't have. I think last year we got what we got out of him, and we should have let him walk.
We squeezed the last little bit out of that.
We squeezed the last lemon juice out of that.
We got a little bit of that juice last year, and we thought he could keep holding. But again, it's a hamstring. Hamstrings happen. But when you're older, those things linger a lot longer than they do when you're younger.
He still can catch the ball like a motherfucker, though, man. That touchdown.
He can still catch it, but when you're a running back. I mean, you're not a wide receiver. You're a running back. We need you to run the ball. If we're going to be running the ball and giving you that many carries like KOC is giving you, then you got to be productive. And he hasn't been productive in the run game whatsoever. So we got to see something out of Cam Akers. But I'm excited to see Jordan Mason. But before we move on, man, Rap, get some shout outs. We got a lot of people in the chat tonight, man.
Shout out everybody in the building, man. Let's go, man. Let's get it popping real quick, man. Papa Gary, Two Tone, Salif, what's good with y'all, man? Adam, I see you in the building. Barber Fade up. Norris, what's good, man? Shout out to you. Norris Birdman, man. Appreciate you. Hey, Norris Birdman, man. Shout out to you, man. I got the medal you gave us, man, for sure, man. I told you I had it, man. Shout out Norris Birdman, man. He's a super fire. Appreciate you, man. Thank you for popping out with us.
That was fire. I had it on my shirt all weekend, man.
Yeah, he did, man. SK rocked it at the game, man. So shout out to you, man. Let me see who else we got. Chevy, what's good? Dave Thibodeau, what's happening with you, man? Purple Jesus, Eduardo from Canada, what's up? I met a couple people from Canada, man.
Yeah,
a couple people with Purple and Gold bars from Canada, man. Me and him got a show rocking on Friday, man. So y'all make sure y'all tap into that. Shout out Canada, man. That's a fact. I mean, we deep out there in Canada, man. Vikings fans, you feel me? Shout out Cringe in the building, man. I see you. Chance, what's good with you, man? If we miss anybody, man, I'm sorry. Mr. Pink, Clinton, what's good? Shout out to y'all. Appreciate everybody tapping in. Make sure the like button. Hit the like button for us, man. Purple Papa, he said Wentz gang. Hey, it's Wentz. Hey, it's definitely Wentz gang this weekend right here, boy. I'm gonna tell you right now, man. Hey, Mr. I Want to Mock was good with you, man. Thank y'all. Yeah, it's Wentz gang this weekend right here. You know what I'm saying? It's Wentz gang, man. I'm not gonna be surprised again, like I said earlier, if Wentz has a decent game. You know what I mean? Like, what's up, Mark, man? I see you in the building. Mark, the Viking fan, man. Appreciate you tapping in, man. I wouldn't be surprised if Wentz has a decent game, man. You know what I mean? I think the veteran in him is gonna fit a little better right now. With Kevin O'Connell and the way he wants to do things. And he's been around long enough. It isn't like a Josh Dobbs situation where he just came in a week ago. I mean, he didn't come in right away, but I think he's been in long enough. We've had him for like a month now at least, I would say. Probably a little over.
Mhm.
So he's had enough time to be able to open the playbook, him being around the NFL, the verbiage and all that good stuff. Another thing I do want to say about Carson Wentz real quick is he was able to be on a championship caliber team last year and sit in that locker room behind Andy Reid, Patrick Mahomes, although they didn't win last year. I mean, just being in that type of winning organization, being around that type of motivation and stuff like that, it could have did something to him. You know what I mean? It really could have. We see what Daniel Jones is doing right now. And look, guys, this is me trying to find all the fucking silver possible in the lining. You feel what I'm saying? I'm trying to find all of it. I'm trying to look for every little bit of it. Because as Vikings fans, we have to find something to clinch on to, bruh. But it makes sense. I mean, Daniel Jones was with us. He was shitty as hell in New York, came with us, didn't see any football with us, but then went to the Colts, and now look how the fuck he's balling, bro. This motherfucker look like the best quarterback in the NFL right now, bro.
You know what's an insane stat from the Colts and Daniel Jones? They've scored on every single fucking offensive possession.
That's crazy.
If we were to go into the season and I were to tell you JJ McCarthy and the Vikings have only scored a touchdown in 1 out of 8 quarters, but Daniel Jones and the Colts have scored every single time that they touch the ball, you'd slap me across my face.
I'd say you were lying.
Yeah.
There's no possibility of that. And Jake Browning, the Bengals, and first of all, baseline with the Vikings, how they've been playing. We'll see how Carson Wentz does. Of course, he could have a good game, but you remember the last time the Vikings played the Bengals, it was Jake Browning they went up against, and this dude was fired up to play the Vikings. And after they secured the win, he went back on the sidelines and said, "You shouldn't have cut me in the first place." So he's going to have some motivation against us as well.
Yeah. Well, they're also 0-6 against Minnesota in Minnesota.
Yeah.
So that they got to break some curses there. But I think KOC remembers that Jake Browning shit, which never made any sense anyways, because it was under the Zimmer regimen and a whole different front office. And I think Jake Browning was just kind of looking for something to motivate him for that game. And credit to him. It worked. But
he beat us.
I think that shit's running dry. I'm taking Wentz over Browning all day, and I fully expect Wentz to go out there and have a really good game.
Me too.
If he shits the bed, he shits the bed. But I fully expect Carson Wentz to go out there and give the Minnesota Vikings and the national media a conversation, and I just know it's going to happen. It's just the writing
any worse than what we've seen so far.
No,
I
think he's going to. The thing is with Carson Wentz though, and this is the problem with how our offensive line is right now, and the problem that Carson Wentz has had throughout his entire career. Carson Wentz holds on to the ball far too long. You can't do that with this offensive line.
He's like Caleb Williams, man.
Now.
He's like a Caleb Williams.
But one thing I do know with the Wentz is he's going to put that ball downfield. He's going to take some deep shots.
Mm-hmm.
So if he gets the opportunity to play with Addison, expect Addison to get some deep shots. Expect Naylor, expect Justin Jefferson to get some deep shots. So I think this game is going to be fun. I don't think we have any crazy expectations going into this Bengals game. We're 1-1 on the season. The season's not over, but we're going into this game saying whatever happens kind of happens. Let's just hope we don't get injured anymore. Yes, we want to win, but Carson Wentz is starting. We're so banged up. Things happen. And this is exactly when the Minnesota Vikings decide to turn things up and start playing Minnesota Vikings football. So I wouldn't be surprised if this thing turns around. So
I don't know if it's just me, but I kind of feel good that we're getting a break from JJ McCarthy early in 2 weeks in. Like I dead ass because I've been hyping him
more
so
games
much.
Of that.
I know because I've been hyping him up so much to where every time he's under center or in shotgun, shall I say, because he's barely under center with fucking KOC. It's just fuck, you got to do good. You got to do good. I got faith in you, kid. I got faith in you. And
That was too stressful.
it's gonna feel good. It's gonna feel good to get a little break this weekend, man, with just Carson Wentz and going into it like, what the fuck ever, man. You know what I mean? It's Carson Wentz.
Yeah, let's sling that shit around. Let's
just
have
sling
fun.
the shit. Fuck
Yeah,
it.
let's just sling that shit around, man.
Yeah.
Well, what do we have to lose at this point?
Yeah.
Go out there and target Justin Jefferson 20 times. Fuck it.
Throw it in triple
Fuck it.
coverage, double cover. Let Justin
Fuck
Jefferson
it.
make some amazing shit
Fuck
happen
it.
because he will. He will.
Yeah.
Just fucking throw it, bro. Like, for
Yeah,
real,
and I mean,
you got nothing to lose, bro.
if there was any game for your offense to get back on track, it's against this Cincinnati Bengals
Facts.
defense
Yeah.
at home of all places.
Absolutely.
So if we have any type of real struggles in this game for a long extended period of time, then we really got to start looking at KOC like, all right, bro,
Yeah.
we're not gonna give you the backup quarterback fucking bone here. Like,
No.
this is unacceptable. So especially against a Bengals defense like that. Which did they sign Trey Hendrickson? Or is he still?
They did.
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
he's there.
I think
He's
that's
gonna
right.
fuck Carson Wentz ass up a couple
But
times. I can guarantee
from what
you that.
I've heard, he's been really quiet so far this
Yeah,
year.
he
That
ain't
could be
go
a lack
against
of
Justin
camp.
Skull yet. That's why.
Well,
he's
it'll
not
be
gonna
Rouse.
play. It'll be
yeah,
Rouse
be
for
what?
sure.
It'll be
Well,
Rouse.
shit,
Which
But
man.
wasn't
still, it'll
much
be the
better.
same result.
Wasn't much better.
Rouse, Skull, who gives a fuck? Like, it's gonna be a fucking bloodbath. Now I will say, Christian Darrisaw, I was hearing that Christian Darrisaw might
Practice.
actually hit the field. I mean, he was a full participant
He was
this
full
week today.
participant. I mean, I'll believe
But
it
he's been
when
a
I
full
see it,
participant
man.
for the past
Oh, yeah, I'll
fucking
believe it when
month.
I see it, man.
But-
So
Oh yeah,
But
and
that-
another great news too on the injury report, SK. And
Van
and
Ginkel,
Randy.
yeah.
Cashman wasn't on there, which I was surprised. I thought Cashman was supposed to, or is
I
he
thought
on
he
he's
said
IR?
he went on IR.
Did they put him
He's
on IR?
Yeah, he was
Okay,
on
that's why I
IR.
wasn't on there. Okay.
Because I
Yeah,
got
they-
excited for a second, right?
Yeah,
there.
they won't. Yeah, especially with how Ivan Pace is looking. But that's a
I
story
forgot. Yeah,
for
they put him on
another day,
IR.
dude.
Son of a bitch. Yeah, we're
Ivan
fucked.
Pace gang got to go.
Hey, hold up now. Don't do that. Don't do that. Hey, look,
You
man,
gotta
this
change the
season,
name or
we got to
something.
Get him outta
admit,
here.
listen, first of all, we have to admit, all right, that the first two games have been wacky with everybody. Everybody. There's not one person on this fucking football team that we can sit there and say is living up to the expectations.
Eric
Is there?
Wilson. Eric
Who?
Wilson, his own
Eric
position
Wilson is
group.
the
is
only guy.
outplaying.
And guess what? We had no expectations for him. Anybody that we had expectations for is ass this year so far, 2 weeks in. We could all agree to that, right? Nobody.
Dallas Turner has been a surprise to me. These
Da-
first
he's been a
Turner,
surprise?
Jalen Redmond.
Dallas
Jalen
Turner has been a
Redmond.
surprise to you?
Yeah, Dallas Turner's played really good in my opinion.
He has played good, I will say.
I feel like he's starting to come into his own.
But nah, Ivan Pace Jr., bro. That last
No,
game,
Ivan
he
Pace
missed
was
like
bad.
6-7
No,
tackles.
facts.
That
He
was
mi-
one of
he
the
missed-
worst linebacker games I've ever
I
seen.
curb stomped him out on my post game, but you know, hey, this is my first time ever curb stomping a undrafted free agent 2 years into his fucking career.
Don't
As
bring
being
up
a
his draft
starter.
position
I'm just
now.
being real. I'm just being
No,
real.
we're not
2
doing
years
that.
of being a starter
We're
as
not
an
doing that,
undrafted
Rap.
free agent. Last Monday was my first time having to curb stomp him. That's it.
We're
So
not
I'm
gonna
not
say-
mad.
well,
He got what he
We're
got.
not, we're not just gonna slide that undrafted free agent.
I mean, we
under
got
the
to. We
board
got
like,
to.
oh,
We got
let's-
to. The
let's-
expectations are so
let's-
high
let's
Temper
because
our
Vikings fan to
expectations
do.
for the undrafted free agent. All
expectations
of
are
a
so high
sudden.
because he was so good. I mean, it is what it is.
Okay.
Protect
All
all
right,
the
listen,
players you can.
You are the president of the Pace.
I am the
gang.
president. I ain't gonna let y'all come at my boy like
understand
that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I understand why you're defending it.
I'm gonna defend him. I'm gonna defend him.
But that brings us to our last segment, our Sizzling 7, brought to you by our main sponsor in Custom Grains. Shout out to Custom Grains, man. They killed it at Skull Fest, just like everybody did. Everybody that popped out for the event, they absolutely killed it, man. Skull Fest apparel is still up on the website, so if you want any 2025 Skull Fest apparel, go ahead and hit customgrainsmn.com. They have their own Skull Fest collaboration tab that you can tap in with us. And not only does it help them, but it also helps us, brings us money back to our channel, and it helps us make this thing that much better as far as production and all that good stuff as well. So go support the squad. Go over to customgrainsmn.com. Click the Skullfest collaboration tab and check out what we got there. And not only that, they got a bunch of custom stuff that you can check out. Literally everything. I just saw an order that they sent out last week. They sent out custom flasks. They sent out custom cup holders and ramekins and a ton of grinders and just random shit that you never think of. And you want it custom, they got it. So go over and head to customgrainsmn.com. Tell them we sent you. They'll take care of you. And yeah, man, shout out Custom Grains. Appreciate you guys. But that brings us to our Sizzling 7. Let's recap last week. Rap sent in his picks via text. We announced those as me and Randy made our picks. First game was Washington at Green Bay. Rap picked Washington. Myself and Randy picked Green Bay. Next game was Chicago at Detroit. We all picked Detroit. We all know how that one went. The third game was Seattle at Pittsburgh. We all picked Pittsburgh. We fell into the Aaron Rodgers trap, and Sam Darnold went out there and slang that rock around.
Yeah,
Next game, Tampa Bay at Houston. We all chose Tampa Bay. That's a win there. Next game was Philadelphia at Kansas City. Randy and Rap picked Philadelphia. I picked Kansas City. And then the next game was Denver at Indianapolis. Rap was the only one to pick the Indianapolis Colts. And then obviously Falcons against the Vikings. We all picked the Vikings, and we saw what happened.
So we all tied.
No. So Rap and Randy are at 4. I'm at 3. So 3 out of 7 for me, 4 out of 7 for you guys. That brings us to our games this week. We got some good games and we got a couple of mad games. I'll start with the mad game. I believe it's a Sunday night football game. Kansas City traveling to New York to take on the Giants. Who we got?
In theory, the Chiefs should smash the Giants. It'll be uncomfortably close for them if you're a Chiefs fan, but I'll take the Chiefs.
I'm taking the Chiefs.
Yeah, it's going to be a close game. Both teams are 0-2, I believe. Russell Wilson had a really good game last week against the Cowboys. Granted, that really bad interception at the end of the game. It's going to be a close game, but I got KC as well. Next game, staying in our division, Dallas Cowboys at the Chicago Bears.
I'm going Dallas.
Cowboys.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going Cowboys too. Bears are just really bad, man.
They really are.
I wouldn't be surprised if they win this game. I will say this because Dallas's defense is so bad. I wouldn't be surprised if Chicago found a way to win this game because it's in Chicago, but I got Dallas as well. Next game, Denver at the Chargers. Should be a good one.
I'm going
AFC
Chargers.
West.
Chargers are high powered right now. I'm going Chargers.
Yeah, I'm going Chargers as well.
Chargers playing ball right now.
So
Hey,
sidebar. Go ahead.
I was going to sidebar it too. This is what Harbaugh does. It's always the second year. You can say all you want about the first year and Harbaugh this and Harbaugh that, and every single rebuild that he has had or every single job that he has had as a head coach, it's always the second year where his teams really flash and show what they're supposed to look like. Chargers are showing that right now.
So this is my sidebar, which is different from yours.
Mm-hmm.
I feel so awful because, filled with regret because I spent all of the 2024 draft off season or 2024 off season going into the draft thinking Bo Nix is the worst thing ever. And, oh, God, the Broncos are idiots. We got J.J. McCarthy. We got the better guy. The Broncos, they're going to suck forever. And he's actually not that bad.
He's been bad this year.
Has he been bad this year?
He's been bad this year. He's been bad this year.
Well, then, still, based off of what we've seen from J.J. McCarthy, you know, he gets an elite defense that is Bo Nix. Yeah. I mean, he still has the upper hand on J.J. McCarthy. I was wrong about that guy.
Yeah, he still has the upper hand. He has the upper hand. He has his times where he looks pretty good.
He's also like 10 years older than J.J. McCarthy.
But he looks pretty good. He looks pretty good.
Yeah, this year he's struggling, but that sophomore slump, all these sophomore quarterbacks are struggling this year. Jaden Daniels is struggling, he's banged up already.
Yeah.
Drake May's looking decent. He's looking all right. But next game, we're going to stay in division as well. Detroit at Baltimore, Monday Night Football. I think this is a game where we really get a feel of what Detroit's going to be this year, if they're going to be a contender or a playoff team, or if they're not. They're traveling to Baltimore, Monday Night Football. Baltimore is a contender as always. Who do we got?
Ravens.
I'm gonna go Detroit, bro.
Ooh.
I'm gonna go Detroit.
Oh boy.
Okay.
Oh boy. All right. Here's another good one. Maybe not the best teams in the league. Pittsburgh at New England. I think this is gonna be a really competitive game. What do you
Wait,
guys
who
got?
did you pick in that last game?
I picked Baltimore.
Okay.
Yeah, I got Baltimore at home. It's Lions. They
time.
had all the motivation in the world against Chicago and Ben Johnson last week. I
Mhm.
think they might go out there and put up a dud against Baltimore. Baltimore's really good.
Yeah. Agreed.
Pittsburgh
They're-
at New England.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see.
Pittsburgh, Cleveland, you said?
Pittsburgh.
Real quick too, man. Purple Papa, Gary. So I have real quick because I just want to. They're talking about the Friday show about the call in. I'm having Purple and Gold bars on Friday, so that where I have him on the show. So Sunday is really when you call in, Purple Papa, for the pep rally. That's your call in time, man. For sure. All right, go ahead.
Sorry, go ahead. Pittsburgh at New England.
Pittsburgh.
Pittsburgh?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Pittsburgh.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go Pittsburgh too. This will be our second week in a row. We're all picking Pittsburgh. This is the last time I'm doing it if they don't come through on
I'm
this.
just go Pittsburgh. Yeah, I just feel
Another really good game. Two of the top teams in the NFC right now. LA Rams travel to Philadelphia to face the Eagles.
the Rams. You said? I'm going Philly. I don't think the Eagles are gonna lose for the next 8-9 weeks. I got Philly. I got
Randy?
Philly.
I got the Rams.
I got the Rams too.
I mean, they pushed.
I mean,
them
you
to the
guys,
edge in the
this is how I
playoffs.
kicked y'all ass last year. The hate
Wait
that
a
you
minute.
guys
We
have
can
for
pull up
Philly.
the, we
This
can
isn't-
pull up the
this
numbers
isn't
last
Philly.
year.
This
The
isn't
hate that y'all
hating
have for
Philly.
Philly, man. Don't use your heart.
The number, Rap, I blew both of y'all out the water. What are you talking about, Rap? You came in second. If you ain't first, you're
Yeah, I
last,
did come
Rap.
in second.
It
Yeah.
came down to the final possession in that playoff game because of
Yep.
Jalen Carter. He got
In a
to stop
snow game.
in a snow game. The Rams are a good team. And
They
I
are.
mean, you go
They're
from
coached well.
Puka and Cooper Kupp to Puka and Devontae Adams, who's still a bona fide baller.
Yep.
Yeah.
And come on. And,
And an improved defense.
and an improved defense as well.
Yeah.
So
I got LA in that. And I
Yeah.
think LA has something to prove here, and they still got that taste in their mouth from that playoff game. I think
Yeah.
the Rams find a way to win it. And of course, Cincinnati, Jake Browning led Cincinnati against the Minnesota Vikings led by Carson Wentz in
I'm
US
going.
Bank Stadium.
I have a request.
All right.
We can make our picks here, but can we not have it count towards our Sizzlin 7? Because I can't do this. I can't handle this right now. The Vikings football, it is just etched into my brain what I've seen the last 2 weeks. But if not, if you want it to count, fine.
Hey, listen, if you want to pick Cincinnati, pick
Pick
Cincinnati.
Cincy. Just
Yeah,
do
pick
it.
Cincy.
Just do it. Go ahead.
Go ahead, Randy. Pick them.
Bengals.
He wants to. Oh,
I don't
Wow.
want, I don't want to.
Bengals.
This
But
is a first in history.
I don't want to. This team is ass, bro. Like, come on. What do you want from me? You want me to give you that motivation? Oh, we'll figure it out. We'll get it into gear. KOC needs to figure it out. I'm not sitting here and relying on this dude.
But it's the
Especially-
Bengals. It's the Bengals.
It's the
bruh.
Vikings. Have you seen the Vikings this year, Rap?
Yeah.
This team is butt
Yeah.
ass.
Yeah,
They
we
need
barely
to
beat
show.
we barely beat the damn butt ass fucking Bears. Now that we look at that game, it's like we squeaked one. They almost kicked
Yeah.
our ass, and then you see them, they're fucking trash, man. Like it's like, yo, that was literally the toilet bowl, low key, to start the
Yeah.
year
Don't get me
off.
wrong. I'm rooting for the Vikings, but it's like they haven't shown me anything
Nah, I
yet.
get you.
And I'm
Yeah, I
supposed to
get you.
roll into this game and just trust that Carson Wentz will figure it out. He's
He
had
said,
his
y'all ain't
issues
messing
too.
up my wins this year. I feel it.
Can't
That's
do
a
it.
first in history, though. That's the first time
Yeah.
any one of us on Purple Parlor has picked against the Vikings. So everybody bash Randy.
No,
Bash him now.
KOC.
Bash
him.
bash
Shame
Randy
on you.
Moss.
Shame on you,
Fucking
Randy.
Bengals.
Chris Cooper.
Shame on you.
fucking
Shame
Bengals
on
fan.
you, Randy. Shame on you.
Mm. Shame
Rap,
on
I
the
know. We
Vikings.
know where Randy's heart is, man.
Hey,
He's
Brad,
nah.
you know
he's
who
definitely
we're
part of
going
it.
with. You know who we're rocking
You
with.
know who we
Rap.
riding with, man. Do
You
I gotta
already
say
know.
it again, bro? You already know, man.
You already know what time it is.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All day.
So that's our
ass whooping.
Sizzling 7. That's our Sizzling 7 for the week, man. We appreciate you guys tapping in with us as always. Shout out to everybody that stepped out for Skullfest, man. We had a great time. We had a great crowd. It was definitely a party, man. And like we always said, we're already looking forward towards next year.
And Randy, you are summons to next year, bro. I don't give a damn.
Yeah, you're summoned,
I don't give a
man.
damn what's
You ain't got
going
no
on,
choice,
bro.
my guy.
It don't even matter what's going on,
there.
bro.
We're
Like,
dragging your
straight
ass
up,
there.
bro.
If we
You
have
would have
to.
fit right in this year. That shit would have been super turnt, bro. You missed a great fucking time, but you got to be there next year, though.
So everybody be on Randy's neck leading up to
Yeah.
next year's.
Like from now until next year's Skullfest, every time Randy drops a video, man, somebody just comment Skullfest under that. Just keep it. You know, we need 365 Skullfest comments, bro.
Hashtag Skullfest in Randy's comments.
Thank you.
Every time you go live.
Let's just keep
I wish I would have spent like 2 or 3K just to go out there. And trust me, I know I would have had a great time with you guys, but I wish I would have spent 3K total for that trip just to see that piece of crap that we saw against the Atlanta Falcons.
Oh man,
I ain't gonna lie, 3K, boy, you flying 3K, boy, you flying.
Come on,
first class, staying at the fucking in the penthouse, boy, 3K.
Yeah,
flights.
Shit, my flight was only 200 and some change. Boy, they and back.
Food, eating out.
Oh, we got you on the hotel.
See, Randy doesn't roll with us. That's why he doesn't know how we get down, man. You worried about paying for this and paying for that.
Yeah, you don't know, bro. We got you on all that. 3K is
and the
crazy.
tickets. And the tickets.
Yeah, you ain't got to worry about none of that, bro. We
got back doors and windows.
We got you on that too, man. You know what I mean? We locked in on all that. On that. Yeah, that's easy work, man. You gonna spend
you need to talk to your boys, Randy, and stop.
Man,
playing.
Come on, man. You gotta come, man. You know, at 3K, shit. That's what you thought you had to save to come to that shit, man. You only needed 300.
500. We would have kept them to 500 for you.
Yeah, 300.
What? Flying Spirit?
Nah, Delta, baby.
The bitches would have flew you to Phoenix first. They would have flew. They would have flew you to Phoenix and then the goddamn Alaska and then the Minnesota. You know, and you would have got there eventually.
What, Spirit or Frontier Airlines, and then they connect you to their own hotel that's got probably cockroaches all over it.
Hey, hashtag
what a deal.
Hashtag Randy Fest in the chat. Hashtag Randy Fest in the chat.
2026. Man. Let's go.
Hashtag Randy Fest 2026, man.
Uber costs, man.
We're across the street, dog. You ain't got to worry about all that.
Yeah, we cross. Okay. We stay in a room across the street.
But yeah, shout out to everybody that popped out for us and supported us, man. It was a great time. And we're already looking forward towards next year. Rough game, but overall weekend was amazing. So we're definitely looking forward to that. But man, is there anything else we want to say before we get out of here?
KOC, Chris Cooper, JJ McCarthy. Does anybody want to do anything? Well, JJ McCarthy can't right now, but the coaching, Chris Cooper. Hey, you don't get it done, you should be fired mid-season. That's just real talk. KOC, stop calling plays, but you're not. So have a great time.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, I just say, you know, as Vikings fans, don't get too down, man. I know it's easy to lose faith in the young quarterback, man. Let's just keep in mind, JJ McCarthy, 22 years old. Yes, it doesn't look how we expected. I mean, I think the way the media was talking about him, the way we have been hyping him up, you know, I take part of the blame. We expected him to come out looking like Josh Allen, fucking Patrick Mahomes off the back, right? One thing we can question though.
Okay.
I mean, the way we were talking about him, I'm just saying the way we were talking about him, because a lot of people were hyping him the fuck up. Like, you know what I mean? That's all I'm saying. Like, the hype was there for sure. Oh, this kid's a winner. This kid's this and this kid's that. And, you know, hey, look, man, it can set your expectations super high. That's all I'm saying.
Okay.
And it did. But I'm saying he's 22 years old, man. He played his second football game. There's a lot of football ahead of him. One thing we can question is durability, though. You know, that was a dirty ass tackle though. If y'all see the tackle he got injured on, that was the hip drop tackle or whatever, which is banned in the NFL for that reason specifically.
That they don't throw flags on. I mean?
Yeah, that they don't throw flags on. So he got injured, yes, but he got injured on a bullshit ass tackle that shouldn't be allowed, bro. You shouldn't be allowed to tackle motherfuckers like that for this reason. You know what I'm saying? Like, because it's almost like a guaranteed injury. You know what I'm saying? But you know, just keep the faith, Vikings fans, man. We got we got goddamn Carson Wentz to root for. Like SK said, this is the Vikings way. This is Vikings football. Carson Wentz is about to come out on Sunday and be fucking Steve Young. Get ready. You know what I'm saying?
After
Buckle
you
the
just
fuck
told
up.
us, I know that we were all thinking that
Buckle the
JJ would
fuck
be
up.
Josh Allen. Now you're like,
Buckle up.
Carson Wentz. He's
Hey,
gonna be
look,
Steve
hey,
Young.
but Randy,
Steve Young.
we know how we know how this goes.
I know,
we
but
know
I'm
how this
tired
goes.
that it goes this way. I just want
Me
a
too.
competent organization, not a coach
Hey.
that's like, oh wow, that play that I
Listen.
worked or that I called for the last 4 years doesn't work, but I'm gonna still call it now, and it didn't work again. Oh
Listen,
man!
after Sunday, we're gonna be talking about a Carson Wentz extension. We know it's coming, bruh. Let's just
Man.
get ready, man. Hey, how much should we pay him, man? $25 million a year, four year contract. You know what's coming. Carson Wentz about to go stupid, man. I'm Carson Wentz gang too, man. Shout out Purple Papa, man. Let's fucking go.
Gang.
Remember when SK was Josh
Nasty.
Dobbs
That
gang?
is
Y'all remember
nasty.
when SK was saying Josh Dobbs was Mahomes or something? Y'all remember that? Yeah, no, I'm on Carson Wentz.
Yeah, well, yeah, Jaron Mahomes Hall too. We remember that one.
That's
Bring
how bad
Jaron
it is.
home.
The
Bring
amount of
Jaron Mahomes
quarterbacks
Hall
we
back.
put all our faith in, only for them to let us down.
That man's not even in the league anymore.
I'm just convinced that the Vikings just fuck it, man. We just can't get no quarterback. You feel me? We just gotta use what we got. God damn it! Hey, just go grab that tool over there. It looks like it'll work. Yeah,
Hey man, all I gotta say is trust the process. It's a long process, especially with a young quarterback. I
Yeah.
think he's going to improve over time, but again, KOC's got to make some adjustments with his play
Absolutely.
calling, and we got to get our full offensive line back. And until that happens, I can't put full judgment into JJ McCarthy just yet. So time will tell, and it's a long season. We got a lot of football left to play. So I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to this weekend's game against the Bengals. I'm looking forward to Carson Wentz and Jordan Mason doing their thing. So I'm looking forward to all of that. It's still football season, still Vikings football. Let's have a ball. So again, thank you guys for tapping in, man. If you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button, hit that like. Go and follow us on Spotify as well, Instagram, TikTok as well too. We got to start putting our content back up there. So make sure you guys give us a follow on all those social media platforms. But until next time, hopefully we're talking about a 2-1 Vikings team next week after playing the Bengals. And
go watch Carson Wentz highlights.
Watch Carson Wentz 2017 Carson Wentz.
Go watch Wentz
before
highlights.
He got hurt.
Go watch Wentz
before
highlights.
He got
tonight.
hurt.
Yeah.
So you already know what it is, man. It's Skull Vikings. This is Purple Parlor, episode 42. Until next week, it's your boy SK, Randy, Rap. Peace.
I say the same. I say the same. I say the same.